everybody. Welcome to Buzz TV. My name is Eva Baker of Teens Got Sense, and you're watching Sensible Leadership, where we're helping tomorrow's teens grow today. Today, I am sitting down with Don Capener, who is the Dean of the Davis Business College at Jacksonville University. Thank you so much for being here.
It's great to be here, Eva.
So tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Well, I am as Dean of the Davis College of Business, my focus is to not only recruit great students, but recruit great faculty. And so I work directly with the faculty leadership there. We work on having the most relevant programs, developing job lanes for students, and then, of course, we do research that's applied to business and the business needs, and what we hope is going to be future stuff that will help businesses be more successful.
That's incredible. That sounds like a really fun job. Probably keeps you busy.
Oh yeah, very, very busy. We have about 50 full-time faculty members.
Wow.
So it's a busy job, and about a little over 1,000 students.
Wow, that's incredible. So tell me, what leadership skills did you develop along the way throughout your life that allowed enrollment to double when you became dean?
Well, thank you for that question, because we're really proud of the fact that over the last 5 years, not only the master's program level, which is the MBA, most people know that, that's the most well-known business product or business degree, but we've grown, we have a new doctorate of business administration, which started about 4 years ago, and that's for both consultants and folks who want to be teachers, faculty members at the college level. So those are new programs. We have many specialties. So the program's been able to grow because now we focus on things like healthcare, small business, accounting, finance, different areas that have natural job lanes.
Right. That's so many different opportunities that you're offering to people. It's so great. So I think a lot of teens, are interested in going into business and they want to be an effective leader in their industry. What are some practical ways that teens can start developing those skills now?
Well, one of the things is to go out and do. That's a big part of...
Yeah, you can't learn anything by sitting on the couch all day.
Right. But of course, during that process, you also want to be introspective and ask not only for feedback, but a lot of times what we do is for our master's level and doctoral level students, we require them to actually do a 360 evaluation to identify blind spots or areas they could develop, and that's anonymous feedback that basically comes in, and then they can use that to help work on not only weaknesses, but also a lot of times I tell people, don't focus so much on the weakness, but focus on your strengths and even accentuating those strengths, because you're going to add a lot of value to the organizations you lead.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about this.
Yeah, so we developed a leadership characteristics, and you could see that here, which identifies 12 different leadership characteristics that we think are really important. One of them, of course, is to be a great communicator. And from a standpoint of that, a lot of times in business, things are more and more complex all the time with big data and everything, and all the ways in which that's changing our business. So as a result, to be a good communicator is not just to communicate one-on-one or in a group, but it's also to take complex information and be able to disseminate that down into something that people can understand.
Absolutely.
The second thing is, of course, to be someone who can make changes and have the courage to do that. And quickly, I'll just jump to a couple other things because I don't want to try to cover all of them. But I've seen some of your segments, and people talk about having passion and energy. That's certainly one. Accountability is a big one.
Yes.
Be accountable to your team and to your organization for the results, and be able to say, hey, we need to do better, and here's
Right.
how we're going to do better.
Yeah, I think that's so important to be able to have those people in your lives that can speak in and, be able to say like, hey, like you need to make a change in this area, and then be able to listen to that and accept that is so important to be able to do.
Yeah, that's really great. And of course, you need to be inspirational and be a leader. I kid people that one of the reasons, although we all look back in history and say, oh, the Vikings were really, really terrible people, but they had a great leadership thing.
Yeah.
Their top leaders would be out in front every time, even
Right.
though they were raiding. Right? That's a bad thing.
It is a bad thing.
Okay, but they were out in front and they saw that and were able to then, really follow. If they can do that, I can do that. And so that's
Absolutely.
both inspirational and leaders, and it falls into the courageous. But being innovative is not necessarily just the light bulb comes on and you have a great idea.
Right.
It's really pushing your customers, all the people that you work with, to talk about how and why they use the products they do. And as someone in business, of course, it's a lot of perspiration and hard work.
Yeah, I wish innovation worked that way, where it was just like a flip that you switch that you flipped. But no, it takes definitely a lot of hard work. Well, John, thank you so much for being here and sharing all of this with us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for the opportunity. Really enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much for joining us here on Sensible Leadership. Again, my name is Eva Baker, and we'll see you next time here on The Buzz.